Hey, g'day guys, it's Adam from VideoShowMeHow, and in today's video, working on the DMAX, working on a reliability mod, and that is from IRONCLAD Engineering, their Diff Actuator Guard. We're going to run through how to install it and why you should consider getting one. So if you're using your truck, your DMAX, your BT50, all of the above for what the thing's designed for, well, part of it, and that is hitting some tracks, heading bush and doing some solid forward driving, there is a questionable design choice with the placement of the Diff Actuator underneath here. And as you can see, it's kind of just sitting out there on its lonesome, and any sticks or debris coming down along your tail shaft there, it's just cruising for a bruise and it's ready to get taken out. And if you're a bit of a lurker in some of the Facebook forums, you will know that there's already been a number of cases where people have had the thing taken out, and you toddle on down to the dealer and go, hey, I'd like a new one of these please sir, and they'll say that'll be $700 thanks, or something to that effect. So pretty ordinary, and definitely not keen on and ripping that sucker off. So IRONCLAD Engineering did the engineering bit, did the thinking, and came up with this guy, which is basically a little armor bracket that sits over the top that protects the bracket. So I love a good bit of engineering. So we're going to install that nice and easy. There's only a couple of bolts. Let's get under and get that thing protected. So here we are at the back of the DMAX. We are facing the rear of the vehicle, and here it is. Here's our culprit. Here's our actuator and our precariously placed plastic little housing bracket here. This is the guy that gets kiboshed by any debris. So that's what this guy is designed to cover up, to armorize, which is awesome. So that's our first step. We need to remove this particular bolt here, and we need to remove the top nut. And to do that, just grab your ratchet, and a 14mm is the ticket, and just remove both of those. Now once you've got both of these guys removed, no guesses really on what's coming next, and that is to grab our two washers that have been included in the kit. One goes over the top of our top stud, and then same over the top of our bolt, and then you just want to put that back in, just giving it, not tightening it all the way, leave a bit of wiggle room, just give it a few turns so that we can slot the bracket over the top. Now once you've got both of your washers in place, you can grab your bracket itself, just put a layer of something like Tef-gel, something like that, just around the mating points on where it's going to be contacting the final drive, just for a bit of extra corrosion protection. And then what you want to do is this bottom section where the little slot is, that's going to slot in here, and then our hole at the top of the bracket will put in over the top. So it's recommended just to slot him in underneath there. The cutout here in the middle, that bit there, that's where all the wiring's going to go. So you want to slot it in the bottom first, wiggle it around, and then in through the top hole, just like that. So it should look nice and cut out. You can see this, they've done a great job contouring it around the diff housing and the different ribs and what have you. So that's great. Wiring's not under any pressure, so really good stuff. And once you're here, you're pretty well home free. It's just a matter of tightening everything up. A little dab of the Loctite on the top thread, just a tiny bit, just to help keep that one super tight. And then as far as torque specs, you want 73 on the bottom one, worth of Newton meters, and the top one at 63. So just pop them back into place and tighten everything down. And there we go, all installed. That is super solid. That is an awesome little bracket. Any debris or anything careening down the back of the DMAX here, ready to take that bracket out, it's not going to have a hope in hell. So that's an awesome bit of kit and super easy to install. So all installed, a nice and easy one, and an extra bit of reliability for the DMAX, which is always good to see. Now, IRONCLAD Engineering were keen to support the community with this one as well, which is absolutely awesome. Thanks guys. So if you enter this code on their website, and I'll put all the details into the video description, so head down there and check it out. If you enter that code there, you get yourself a discount on one of these. So if you're heading bush and you're doing some tracks and that sort of stuff in your DMAX, definitely recommend considering getting one of these, and you might as well get some bucks off. So head on over to the website, use that code, and get yourself a discount. That's it for a quick little video, guys. Thank you very much. A massive thank you to the patrons of VideoShowMeHow, of course, the extra support guys. Thanks again, thanks very much. But other than that, guys, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.